where do we actually need to get is in Hogwarts? Flying class. Okay, wait. Flying class? They're flying? Why am I being trusted with flying? It's crazy. I'm actually being trusted with my own broom. I mean, I'll probably crush it because I'm great at driving, but like...
Revelio.
I walked into the brooms.
From their broom first.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started.
I was gonna go grab broom.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's
The
me.
goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely. As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you.
I'm ready to go up.
Now,
do you need to say something?
Your turn.
Okay.
Up, 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 you stupid ratty school broom.
Up.
Up.
Oh, let's go. First try. Too good.
One leg over,
Down.
so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
Okay.
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school
This
property.
is brilliant.
I want them returned in
Wish
one
I had
piece.
my own broom.
I went through the rings.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Yeah, I guess so.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a...
What a view.
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Made it. Did anyone else see that?
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
All controls. Okay.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
That wasn't too bad.
I'm enjoying this.
Oh, well done!
I like
Have a
flying.
moment?
Yeah, I do. Everett Copton. Cop.
I
Was it?
say, I watched you fly
Everett
through those
Clopton.
rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
Yeah.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me.
Ooh, that's it.
The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
Why? What are you saying?
Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
Yeah. Say that.
Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
It's L2.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge.
Oh,
Think
so
of
it
all the
tells me
magic
the
holding
bottom.
it up. I mean, look at it.
Right, the
And the owlery.
how
That's
much
a bit of
boost
solid
are
architecture, isn't it?
A refill.
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back.
I'm on it.
Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
Go.
And where have you two been?
Nova.
Oh, hello, Professor.
Do you know my
We were
goggles,
trying to
miss?
get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty
Professor,
points will be
same.
taken from each of you for not following my instructions.
No.
Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future.
Can you call me by my name? I feel
Chin
like
up.
you never call me
That
my
was
name.
some rather good flying.
I'm Timothy Chalamet. You know who I am? Yeah. That's what I thought.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa. But you have to admit, those views were worth it.
No, it's true.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could.
It's not that much.
I recommend visiting
hopefully.
Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Fair enough. You know what? So I think there's a Hogsmeade shop I read before doing this stream. I think it's the Quidditch, the Golden Snitch one. I think this is it.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Ah, new.
Revelio.
Good day to
really
you.
just got
I
some
require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please
Okay,
visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Parry, I will do that.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
I got
Albie
loads of
Weeks
gold by
at
the way,
your
just in
service.
case.
Welcome to
it was,
Spintwitches.
a lot of money.
Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in.
I
Shop's
think
been
we've got, like,
closed since trade routes were
5,000.
disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few
Yes,
rare
I am.
weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too.
Silver Arrows
No matter
sound
what
quite cool.
broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Okay.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as
Busy.
soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
That item is of the highest quality.
Quite nice. That one's not that bad. But this one. No.
That item is of the highest quality.
Is it this one? Maybe this one. I like the fire at the end.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
So anything we can sell.
Nice doing business with you.
I'll sell the stuff that I... So, right.
Whilst
I was
nearly
watching
any
a
broom will
typical
certainly
gaming
be a
stream the
step
other day,
up from the
and
practice
he was
brooms
like,
in Kagawa's
from
class,
like this.
they all
This
have
is
their
like a while ago.
limitations.
And
You seem
he's
to be
like,
a flyer who might be interested in, say, some
putting
enhancements.
on the better
Go on.
gear.
Ha! Knew I was right
So I
about
am
you.
up arrow in that minute
I
was
think
better.
you'll be quite happy with the performance
So
of
I'm
any
gonna say
broom at
go up
lower
onto these
altitudes.
goggles.
But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will,
know?
that will improve the performance of any broom you fly.
Okay, that's
What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is
God.
using abandoned broom courses for
Heard
time
of her.
trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What
Sounds
say?
nice. Yeah, I'll do that.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
Right.
Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
I'm not taking his gold. I didn't take his gold. You didn't see anything. Right, where do I go? Hogwarts map. Room of requirement. Requirement. I want to learn Confringo. We'll do Confringo first, and then we'll do Room of Requirement. I think that's a good idea. Because Sebastian did give me an owl first, didn't he? Oh, wait.
Over here.
Oh, there he is. Hey, bro.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
I love
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Oh, yeah?
This way.
Which way?
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Oh, so it's in the clock. Yep. Thought so. Doesn't he need to get in there, though?
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt.
Oh, I
He
can't
named
use
it the
my,
Undercroft. We used to play
I
gobstones here all
can't use
the
my...
time.
Why can't
With
I
my
use my
sister.
dash? Why?
She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell
Revelio.
you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. Since the day we met. We used to sneak in here almost
busy.
daily. We've never been caught.
Right, so I've got some new... I need to go into my... I always go into my inventory for some reason. We want this. New goggles. These are okay. Are there any better robes? No. Okay. Oh. My challenges might give me some robes. No. No. Fair enough. Right, let's keep going.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly.
Including killing
a spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands.
Is that how we're going to
Such
get it?
spells should be properly taught,
Through
not banned.
Professor
To be fair, I'm admittedly
Sharp?
partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Yes, master.
It may take a while to get the feel
my
for
voice
it.
is going.
Mimic my wand
Just recorded
movement.
the video.
The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Thank God. This is that. Let's go.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
I think I'm gonna get rid of. Which one was this? Depulso.
Best to keep the Undercroft. Confringo! Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that it can bring nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it! Well done.
Thank you.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Okay.
When I head to Feldcrom, I'll send you an owl.
Quite creepy.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear
Oh,
you.
that's ominous.
Oh, hello.
Isn't I like meant
Ominous,
not to
isn't
be
it? I believe you have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the
church.
Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he?
Okay,
You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian
like
is going
we're
to
gonna
get an
become
earful about
besties.
this.
Ominous and I are going to become besties. Yeah.
Confringo!
Oh, finally. There was a message in like the bottom right and it was like really annoying. Like, it wasn't very nice. Let's do the room of requirement. I felt like we needed Confringo for this. I feel like there's going to be a monster or something there. Here we are.
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Oh, so it'll just appear and it'll be like that Harry Potter fighting cup or something. I don't know. Oh no, it's the room of hidden things. There's gonna be so many secrets in here.
Forgive
I'm
me,
gonna try
the
and get as much
headmaster
as possible.
stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done.
Well done.
Shall
You're
we?
not creepy at all, are you?
After you,
I thought
Professor.
you're gonna try and kill me in here. You're gonna be like the final boss or something. She's gonna kill me, isn't she? Right, as soon as I get in here, Revelio.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily,
Revelio.
you might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the
I reckon
moment.
there's like loads of
Now,
secrets.
where is Deke? Must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
Revelio.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess.
Tough.
This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain
Why
objects.
don't I just,
such as
like,
these
use that
chairs
on
and
Ramrock?
other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Mate, you just told me how to defeat Ramrock. I'm using it on Ramrock, I don't care.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
I think I got like that stuff already.
Revelio.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Wait.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that was. Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look. Give you an opportunity.
Yes, Professor. Revelio.
It's right that I can't get to it now. Wait, that's the thing from the first Harry Potter film. I told you there'd be secrets there. I knew
Revelio.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio.
Wait, I've got an idea.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Oh, I can't be asked. I don't know how to get to it. Rasputin. I don't know what I'm doing. What do I do? Professor Weasel, what do I do?
Accio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
Revelio.
No, not... That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Wait, that's the vanishing thing from the 6th Harry Potter film? Something like that. Always.
Revelio.
Flush. This is quite cool.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Golden snitch! It's right here.
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
I have an idea. When I said I was too good at this game, you didn't believe me. But now, you must believe me. Because I am the GOAT.
Revelio.
There's something over there. I can't remember. Like, up, not on there. So, how do I get to that?
Revelio.
There. So. Oh, you know, I'll just leave it. Let's get on with this mission. I feel like there's going to be something fun.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Can I just say
Accio.
I can. That's how I do it. I'm going to do that on all of them. I'm going back. That's how I do it.
Revelio. Accio.
But if I can't accurate that one, I don't know how I'm gonna kill it. Maybe from this side. Yes! 50 gold.
Revelio.
There's another one right here, wasn't there? Yep.
Accio.
51 gold! Ignore the voice crack, I beg you. Wait, let's...
Reparo.
I don't know what that was meant to do. Just get back to it. Oh wait, there's a... I completely forgot about the mini-map.
Revelio.
There's a thing over here. There's something coming down. Oh, it's the house elf.
Yikes! Careful! Huh?
Yikes!
Oh,
Yikes!
there you are.
He went,
Wait
yikes.
right there. Deke will come to you.
Yikes! It's Dobby! I'm calling him Dobby, not you.
Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies,
Dobby.
Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since
Apologies,
Deke was last
Professor
here.
Weasley. Dobby was...
Is this the student?
Yes, it is Dobby.
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I
Deke.
was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke.
Isn't he like your
We
S to
believe
the
that
L
you
to the
might
A
be
to the
able
V to the
benefit
E?
from this room, like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley.
Be
The
so kind.
Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Wait,
Well
am I gonna
then,
get that?
the room can provide you with precisely
Am I gonna
that.
get that?
Now, it's time to focus on what you need.
Yes.
Just close your eyes. Imagine the room
I want Ramrock,
precisely as
so I
you
can
need
make
it.
it vanish.
The room will do the rest.
Watch out. No, it's just going up into the ceiling. First thing we're going to do is get rid of all of the
You've given
paintings.
yourself quite a canvas to work with.
I have, haven't I?
I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
I can't really use it.
Nothing to identify. For now, at least.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Okay, alright, you got the spell.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. Okay. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Ugh. Right, okay, what I'm gonna do... is put... Confringo there. Actually, no. Pulso there. That's fine. Right. Potions. It's all botanical. Okay. So now we go biology. No. Utility. Description. I like botanical stuff. On my days.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
Okay.
Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Symbology is all of this. Okay, so got lots of like rugs and stuff. So get some carpets.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Okay. Let's put in a knife. Oh, excuse me. Wall hangings. Oh, this thing's so bad. Wait. Alright, room of requirement paintings, no. Bookcases. Guess these would just be like not useful. I can put them in. Wait. Let's put in one botanical bookcase.
I've more to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
Just doing something. Right, that's good. And then tables. So like a big, put a small one in the middle of the room. What is it?
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the room of requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I reckon I've got enough.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Yeah,
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Why don't I? Is it conjure? That'll be fine. And then let's do a couple of paintings around here. Out in the center, that'll be fine. Maybe this one. And then one that can mirror it about here. And then one by the potions. Do mirror by the potions actually. No. Cheapest one, oval.
Good work. Shall we move on?
Yeah.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste.
Okay.
Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Right, now what? Alter the balcony or the floor? I'll do the floor.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Dean, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about
Let's
changing
speak
the
to
room's
Deke.
ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
He's magical. It's because I already changed everything to be botanical.
Quite a difference.
Not really.
Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
What's happened? Oh, is it more? Is that more room? More paintings to get rid of. Whoa. That's quite a big area. Whoa. Whoa. So much has happened.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
I will. I will do that. Let's... Because there's talents for the room requirement. Here we are. Do I have any? I have one available. What is this one? Right, let's get rid of some paintings. I'm going to be spending a lot of time in here, by the way, before we do the next mission. Get rid of all these paintings and then on this wall, this is something that I want to do on this side of the room. I was just thinking about it. And yeah, it's quite cool. Whoa. Okay. Right. It's interesting. Alright, I love topology in this game. I've played lots of Harry Potter games, but none of them really focus at all on being able to use plants and stuff. Okay, right, let's put 1 or 2 statues. Apology trophy. Yes, put it there. Put it down. Put down the apology trophy. We'll put in an right. Those look massive. Another room. That can actually replace the bookshelf. Let's just do that. Statues. There we go. I like that. Is there anything else I need to do in here? Right. Just get rid of these paintings. Right, when on my next stream this will look really good, by the way. They'll look amazing. Good. It's all botanical. I just like love the wood. Oh, I can use my thing in here. Let's go. Right, that looks slightly awkward. I'll get rid of that for now. Right, let's head down here.
Potato!
Botanical. I can make everything botanical. This is so good. So I make a seating arrangement here. Because why not? And then we'll put in a table. Look at how nice this is. I love botanical things. Look at the ceiling. I cannot get over this. It's so beautiful. It is beautiful. Let's keep going. I think we're done here. Steve, can you just...
I'd like to ask you about changing the rooms.
Oh, no.
Of course.
Actually, perhaps another time.
Right. I think I'm done. Let's leave. Right, what we'll do... The map chamber. We'll do that in a second. I just want to go here and see if there's anything that we can do. We can do that. What is it? Tombs and Scrolls, that's it. We'll go there and get some more like recipes or whatever.
Not enough.
They just teleported in. Can't be the only one who saw that. Hey bro.
Ah, it's always
Revelio.
nice to see a familiar face.
Thomas Brown. My friend.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
All of my money gone.
Let me know if there's
Thanks,
anything
bro.
else I can do to help.
Not at the moment, because that was really expensive. Let's go for a bit too much. Okay, ropes. This is better. Take this outfit. Everything else goes down. Neckwear, plus 32. Headwear. I look like a, what's his face? So I'm going to take that. A Peaky Blinder. And I want to look like a Peaky Blinder. So yeah, let's sell the rest.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Beast feeder. Beast feeder? Question mark?
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I'm gonna get like so much gold. I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna buy you out of everything. I'll calculate that later. But for now, we'll continue the story. We'll go to the map chamber.
I don't feel well. Why don't you go and see Nurse Blaney?
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But, you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Map chamber.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
Ooh. Why are you walking in it?
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Where's Rackham? Oh, there he is.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig?
How do you do?
And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
That's true.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
What makes you think I can trust you, Piglet? Why can't I have Right. Do I have any teleports there? Can teleport there. I mean, isn't there like a way for me to?
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell.
Oh.
An efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Found the tower. Interesting. It's a lot of green light.
Intriguing place, Zanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine.
I shall wait for Figlet. Here's
Over
Figlet.
here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now.
Yeah.
Or, I suppose we could charge right into their midst. Oh. Accio.
Someone's...
Lumos.
Must be something here.
There, somebody else.
There we go, here's the action.
Something here. Cover up, boys. Coming back this way. Let's get this over with.
I've probably forgotten.
Something here. Ramrock said so.
Revelio.
Ranrock must be telling the truth then. A Wickham World potion. Yeah, I don't like stealth missions, so I just like attack everything I see.
Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood.
You
explain your stench.
Leviosa.
Also, that was unimpressive.
Leviosa.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind. This is different somehow.
Yeah, that's because they like to kill people.
Revelio.
Looks like we found the entrance.
Let's just go through.
It's locked.
Okay. There's one way to get in.
An unlocking charm.
What now?
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio.
Alright. What? Gold.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries.
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor.
Oh, there he is.
Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how For the moment, however...
I don't want to listen to you, Figlet.
Revelio. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry. Oh.
Yeah. Let's do this. The first trial. Enter.
Revelio. I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Potion. I do not think it will last.
That must have done something. Best have a look around.
There is some sort of bridge for me to focus on. I'm definitely going to get lots of gold. Like lots of gold.
Revelio. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
I'll just get some stuff before I proceed. There we go. I've got lots of drugs on right now.
Revelio. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Okay.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Repulsor! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego! Expelliarmus!
I was like really scared.
What have the Keepers planned for me? Revelio. These look familiar. Accio. Accio.
So down here, everything's fine. Okay. Wait, what? Right, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna go over there to get the free thing.
More statues.
Actually, like...
Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Yeah.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Not making this easy on me.
They cannot kill me. Because I actually don't want to die. So let's see. How do I do this? Wait, let's have a look at what's... So I've got to get that to the other side. How do I do that?
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Right, okay, now we've got something. No, bring it over to the chair. Let's go to the money. Money, 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 money. Freezing. Freezing. I gotta go back through. Why isn't this working earlier?
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Which Yaban has done. I'm genuinely like too good at this game.
Revelio. I'll never get used to these floors.
This is really weird. You can't fall. Oh god.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Great. No more healing. So there's a chest there. So how long I think haven't I done? I'm actually a genius, and I feel like I deserve lots of praise for actually managing to complete that, because that was really quite tricky to understand. So I wanted to sing it well. Let's go. Something's jumping. I don't like that I just got 5 bigger milk. There are any more. Okay, well I guess I can't go back and look. What's good?
Let's look at this.
Look at this thing. Ancient magic.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I actually don't know how you do that. It's really annoying. Alright, let's just think. He's big, he's strong, he's muscular, and I want to be him. As soon as that's strapped. Also, don't want to die again. Oh my god! Come on. Bro, I used the potions.
What a
Let's go.
relief.
I know, right? What a relief.
Revelio. Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him?
Yes.
It is not your pain to take.
You know what, Percival?
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Okay, I don't really know what the point of that was.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed.
So, you found the port key to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
my studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Oh, Rookwood wants to talk to me.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Sounds good. It's now a new term at the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I don't know why I said it like that. That was kind of weird. Right, let's keep going. One talent point, let's go. Oh god, let's play it. Madame Kagawa, Garlic. Hold on, mate. They could be really good together, I think. I hope. I'll do your thing in a second. Whoa. I want to learn Alohomora. Sounds like it could be very useful. Oh, sugar. Okay, so let's have a look at spells. So what we're gonna do?
I should ask Sirona at the Three Broomsticks about the goblin she was talking to the day of the troll attack.
Go over here. Eat an apple.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your
Right. Now.
earliest convenience. I believe that we may...
Right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 times by 23 spells, and I can put 16 of them in my thing at once. Okay, that's not that bad. Right, which one was I going to go and learn? The freezing one. I want to learn the rest of momentum. That's OP. That looks really OP.
Be able to help each other.
I mean, I'll do it. Not because I want to. But because, why not?
Can't imagine how inconvenient.
After class, once you have completed the tasks I've set for you, I would like to teach you descent.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue.
I just did.
Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one? And I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most.
Revelio.
This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up
Revelio.
and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Ah, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Alohomora.
Use L and R to move the sparks and rotate the dials until both corresponding gears are activated to release the lock.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm, so perhaps eyes on you.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Oh, poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
Revelio.
Raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Yes. It's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
That's fine. much for that. Put it on.
Revelio.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion.
Revelio.
Perhaps Ranrock and his lot would have been so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of that. My marks and Professor Hecat's class are superb. I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone? I'm a prefect too, twit.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but a student...
Revelio.
Hufflepuff? Or Ravenclaw? I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. What was what?
The stealth mission.
Revelio.
How's he? Why is he always like phasing into like upstairs things where he's not meant to be?
Students lost, are we? Or is there something more to your wandering where you don't belong?
What? No, don't tell me I have to restart the whole thing.
Revelio. 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 Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Okay, so I'm going to end the part here. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Goodbye.